Our team ratings for
the 2026 Japanese Grand Prix.
welcome back to the Brit and the Aussie, and there will be the last episode for a while, as there's no F1 now to May.
Anyways, starting off with Aston Martin, who had a very depressing weekend as usual, but at least they got Alonso to finish, which is hope. But I can't give them any higher than a 5 out of 10 still.
Valtteri Bottas.
Kind of like another disappointing race weekend again for them, for both drivers, a 4 out of 10 for the team.
Oliver Berman, el vago del motor.
Now, with Berman having a very scary crash while trying to overtake Colapinto, and Ocon hanging on for a point. So I'll give Haas a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, Ocon saved my fantasy team, thankfully.
He's a smooth operator.
Alright, next up, Williams. Not the best race for Williams, with Albon finishing P20 after starting P17, while Carlos Sainz finished his 15th and starting 16th. And not the best start for Williams this year. No, Williams gets a 4.
Pierre Gasly.
Alpine next up, with Colapinto having a pretty mid, but Gasly had an absolutely amazing race, finishing Verstappen to get P7, so Alpine will get 8 out of 10.
Get out of my way! I'm Liam Lawson!
Racing Bulls next. Racing Bulls with another okay weekend, with Arvid Lindblad starting 10 and finishing 14, while his teammate Liam Lawson gains 5 places, securing a respectable P9.
Red Bull had a pretty poor weekend, with Max Verstappen going out in Q2, and in the race only getting P8 with half the points, so I'll give Red Bull a 5 out of 10. Pretty disappointing.
Nico Hülkenberg.
Next up, Audi, with an alright weekend, with Nico Hülkenberg just missing the points and Bordeaux finishing P13. An alright weekend for Hülkenberg and Bordeaux, overall 4 out of 10 for Audi.
It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what?
On to McLaren, who had a great weekend with both drivers qualifying in the top 5, and Piastri leading the race on lap 1. Safety car ruined his winning chances, so Antonelli won the race instead. McLaren had a good weekend, so I'll give them an 8 out of 10.
Ferrari had a good weekend with Charles Leclerc getting a place and getting a podium, while his teammate Hamilton finishes P6 after where he started. Overall at 8 out of 10.
He just fully turned into me.
Finally, Mercedes, who had another great weekend, but they have faced a from Ferrari and McLaren. It was a total domination over the weekend, but to win thanks to a well-timed safety car, and Russell finished in 4th. So they will get a 9 out of 10.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.